Ariana Grande doesn't just sing. She architects vocal performances that other artists study like textbooks. At 31 years old, she's worth an estimated $100 to $120 million. 7 studio albums, 2 Grammys, over 100 billion streams. But here's what most people don't know. Ariana has a vocal range widely reported as 4 octaves that she maintains through daily practice, even when she's not touring or recording. There's one specific vocal exercise routine that she does regularly that professional vocal coaches say is key to why her voices remain consistent despite performing technically demanding songs. We'll reveal exactly what that is in a few minutes. She performs in a ponytail. Always. It's become iconic. But here's the detail nobody talks about. That ponytail isn't just a style choice. There's a specific physical reason connected to her vocal performance and stamina on stage. Why does she never let her hair down during performances? She follows a mostly plant-based diet, though she said she isn't strictly vegan anymore. Doesn't drink alcohol regularly. Limits caffeine. Drinks large amounts of water daily. But the most extreme part of her routine? There's one food category she completely eliminated from her diet after noticing it affected her voice. What is it, and does the science actually support this? And here's what's most surprising. Ariana Grande built her entire career on perfectionism and control. But there's one thing from early in her career that she's repeatedly said she wishes didn't exist and felt completely inauthentic recording. Which song is it, and why does she feel this way? From a Broadway kid in Boca Raton to one of pop music's most technically skilled vocalists. From Nickelodeon teen star to arena-filling powerhouse. This is Be Like Ariana Grande. Everything you need to understand how she maintains one of the best voices in pop, structures her obsessive creative routine, and has survived public tragedies while staying at the top. June 26, 1993, Boca Raton, Florida. Ariana Grande Botera is born to parents who own a graphic design company. She's Italian-American with a close family. Early signs: singing at 8, not casually, obsessively. Performing in local theater, studying voice seriously. By age 13, she's made a decision: Broadway or music. Both require everything. 2008, age 15, cast in the Broadway musical 13. Moves to New York. This isn't a kid doing community theater. This is a teenager on Broadway, performing 8 shows a week, training with professional vocal coaches, learning discipline. But here's the turning point. While doing Broadway, she's also posting song covers on YouTube, singing Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, songs that most adults can't hit, and she's nailing them at 15. The internet notices. 2010, Nickelodeon casts her as Cat Valentine on the show Victorious. She's playing a quirky, high-voiced character. It's commercial. It's Disney Channel adjacent. But behind the scenes, she's still training her voice like an athlete trains their body. Here's what most people don't realize. Ariana Grande didn't transition from acting to singing. She was always a vocalist who happened to be acting. The Nickelodeon paycheck funded vocal coaching and studio time. 2011 to 2012. Still on Nickelodeon, she recorded her first album demos, studying Mariah Carey's vocal runs, Whitney Houston's breath control, practicing constantly. 2013. First album, Yours Truly, debuts at #1 on Billboard. Critics immediately compare her to Mariah Carey. She's 20 years old. The album goes platinum. Single, The Way, becomes inescapable. But success brings pressure. And Ariana's response? Work harder. My Everything, 2014. Second album, Bigger. Problem, Break Free, Love Me Harder. She's not just a vocalist now. She's a pop force. Multi-platinum, Grammy nominations, sold-out tours. Dangerous Woman, 2016. Third album. This is where artistic identity solidifies. She's not bubblegum pop. She's a serious vocalist doing pop music. The title track showcases her whistle register, a vocal technique only a handful of singers can do. Then, tragedy strikes. May 22, 2017. Manchester Arena bombing. 22 people killed at her concert. Ariana is devastated. She could have canceled everything, gone into hiding. Instead, she returns to Manchester 2 weeks later for a benefit concert, raises millions, faces her trauma publicly. This changes her. The next album reflects it. Sweetener, 2018. First album post-Manchester. It's about healing, processing, moving forward. Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Album, but while she's promoting it, personal tragedy continues. September 2018. Ex-boyfriend Mac Miller dies from overdose. She's grieving publicly while maintaining a career. Then her engagement to Pete Davidson ends. The internet dissects every moment. Thank You Next, 2019. Released 3 months after Mac's death. The title track is a cultural moment. It's raw, it's honest. It mentions Mac, Pete, and past relationships by name. The album debuts with the biggest streaming week for a pop album by a female artist ever. Grammy nomination. This isn't just pop music. It's processing grief in public. Positions 2020. COVID era. She's still releasing music, still evolving. Eternal Sunshine, 2024. Her most recent album. She's 30, still at the top, still technically flawless. Throughout all of this, personal tragedy, public scrutiny, relationship breakdowns, loss. Her voice never falters. That's not luck, that's discipline. Ariana Grande's routine isn't about balance. It's about vocal preservation and creative output. Wake up 9 to 10 a.m. depending on schedule. Not an early bird, never has been. First action, vocal warm-ups. She does them regularly, especially before performances and recording sessions. She does steam inhalation first, humidifier or hot shower to hydrate vocal cords. Then lip trills, makes a motorboat sound to relax face muscles. Sirens, sliding up and down scales, and tongue twisters to activate articulation. Professional vocal coaches say this 15 to 20-minute routine is why her voice has remained consistent. Most pop stars skip warm-ups and experience vocal issues by 30. Ariana treats her voice like an athlete treats their body. Regular maintenance, no shortcuts. Hydration. Drinks large amounts of water daily. She often opts for room temperature or warm water, especially around performances. She uses a specific type of tea that Broadway performers swear by for vocal health. It's not for taste, it's medicinal. What is it and why do singers use it? Breakfast, mostly plant-based. Usually oatmeal with fruit, almond butter, or a smoothie. She was strictly vegan from around 2013, but has said she's no longer fully vegan, though she maintains a largely plant-forward diet. That food category she eliminated? Dairy. All dairy. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream. Why? She said dairy affects her sinuses and she feels better vocally without it. Many singers believe dairy creates mucus buildup and phlegm in the throat, coating vocal cords. The science is mixed. Some studies show dairy doesn't actually increase mucus, but many professional vocalists avoid it before performances because they report the feeling of a coating sensation. Ariana noticed the difference and avoids it. For someone whose career depends on hitting whistle tones, even a slight coating is unacceptable. Studio sessions. When recording, she'll do 4 to 6 hour sessions. But here's the key. She doesn't push through vocal fatigue. If her voice feels tired, she stops. Most artists push to meet deadlines. Ariana knows that one damaged vocal session can affect her voice for weeks. Rehearsals. When preparing for tour, rehearsals are 8 to 6 hours daily. Choreography, staging, costume fittings, vocal runs. She's involved in every detail. Ariana has a specific pre-show ritual that takes exactly 90 minutes and must be completed the same way every time. Miss one step, and she feels off for the entire performance. What's in this ritual? Why the ponytail during every performance? It's practical and part of her brand. The high ponytail keeps her hair completely out of her face during choreography. When you're singing live for 2+ hours while dancing, you can't have hair interfering. It also maintains a consistent performance look that fans recognize instantly. The ponytail has become iconic to her image, but its origin is functional, controlling long hair during active performances. Writing. Ariana co-writes most of her songs. She's involved in production, arrangement, vocal layering. She'll record 30-plus takes of a single line just to get the perfect emotional inflection. Perfectionism. This is where her reputation gets complicated. She's been called difficult by collaborators, but what they call difficult, she calls standards. If a note is slightly flat, she re-records it. If a harmony doesn't blend perfectly, she adjusts. This obsession with perfection is why her albums sound the way they do. Vocal rest. After heavy studio or performance days, she goes on vocal rest, meaning she doesn't speak at all. Communicates by text or writing. This allows vocal cords to recover fully. Wind down. She's spoken about struggling with anxiety and PTSD post-Manchester. Evening routine includes therapy work, time with friends or family, and quiet activities. Sleep. Aims for 8 to 9 hours. Sleep is when the body repairs, including vocal cords. Ariana's routine isn't chaotic like Elon's or strategic like Taylor's. It's disciplined vocal preservation. Every decision filters through one question. Will this affect my voice?
Ariana's fashion and fitness create the visual brand, but what turned her into a $240 million empire? It starts with a plant-based nutrition system that most people get completely wrong, and ends with a fragrance business that generates $150 million in revenue. Part 2 reveals the exact diet protocol and business blueprint that built her fortune. You don't want to miss this. Link below.